All right, looks like I got two low voltage, so I get to kind of test what it feels like. And it's definitely quite a bit more sluggish. I might be topping out somewhere around 30. I mean, this is kind of a downhill, so. But it's definitely not feeling like as good as it does when it's at full charge, or at least above, I don't know, I'm going to take a guess, probably 64, 65 volts is when it kind of seems like it wants to go into a lower voltage power mode. Yeah, like right off the get-go, it doesn't have like a lot of the pep that it normally feels like it has. Yeah, it must not be in full low voltage yet, but I mean, again, this is going downhill somewhat. Still hit about 40 a little bit on that way, but I need to turn down this direction. But yeah, you can totally feel how sluggish it is. I don't actually know what the cutoff is yet, but I just started to pick up a little bit of wind. Kind of hold it a bit on this uphill, which is not bad. I mean, considering I've been a boatload of miles now to get it down to this. Yeah, it looks like, want to say that low voltage kind of power feels like around somewhere probably between 64 volts ish and below. And then just to show you, the LCD is showing 62.1 on the voltage, but the battery is showing 63 volt, which is interesting because now it's actually showing at 0%. So I don't actually know what the true low voltage cutoff is, but I'm still able to ride my bike, and I'll kind of. As you can see, it still turns, but you know, this is just with lifting the bike up and no actual resistance from the road. But it definitely does feel sluggish at this voltage. So. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do an update video here on just some of the charging. I don't know if you can read this, but it's about an 84 volt, 6 amp output on the charger. And then for the battery itself, we're gonna have to unplug it. Then we'll turn the battery on. And you can roughly see that in about 4 or so hours, I went from 61 to 62 volts up to 76.4 volts and about 70%. The percentage was 0 before, so I think it shows 0 probably right around 64, 65 volts, but I didn't get a chance to check. Anyway, I won't be able to fully see when it charges because I'm going to go out tonight, but I just thought I'd give you an update on how fast it charges. All right, so I thought that this bike would be already charged by now, but it's been almost exactly 8 hours and it's still charging. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the battery. Yeah, so it's sitting at 84.0 volts and it's showing 100%. Technically, the full charge is 84.4 volts. So looking at if you are zero battery, basically at anywhere between 64 to 61 volts, you can expect roughly 8 hours of charge for a full battery.